Around the Table on Harrison's original KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's the middle of the week, and it's Hump Day for us. Golly. And it's actually New Year's Eve, too. So we've got...
Oh, no.
What is the matter?
One of my ears.
Oh.
I have a little disconnect. Go ahead.
Miss Ann Lemley with technical issues.
There we are. I can only hear out of one ear with her. Yes, it's Hump Day, and it's what? New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Yes. And I would assume that everyone is planning for a big night tonight.
Oh, we are.
Are you planning a big night?
You bet. With the grandbaby.
Well, I noticed you got your black on today.
I do, but I wear black a lot.
Is it trimming?
Yes,
slimming?
it is. It's slimming.
It is
but
slimming.
I just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Color concept, I guess.
People should know that by now, right?
I would hope.
People that are overweight like me always want to wear something dark.
You gotta have something, yeah. And I have a certain style.
It makes the lumps and the wrinkles disappear.
It does, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
I will be we're gonna have our little grandbaby,
Okay.
14-month-old Paxton.
So you're babysitting so someone else can go party.
That is correct.
Okay.
100% correct.
So what are they partying? What are they doing?
I don't know. They're going to something.
Okay.
I didn't ask questions.
Well, it just gives you the opportunity to take the child with you to whatever party you're going to.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing that.
Oh, my gosh.
We will be doing the party in the living room with Paxton as well.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking of reflecting on my youth and, going to New Year's Eve parties and staying up till New Year's and toasting in the New Year, blah, 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 blah.
And the headaches and the hangovers and all that stuff.
I didn't say I got drunk. I just said I toasted in the New Year. But all that has significantly changed,
For the better, right?
Right. I can remember even with Richard and I being married that he would wake me up because I'd be asleep. At midnight and say, Happy New Year, and then we decided, this is stupid. We'll just tell each other in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be up late tonight.
Why is that?
Because we're going to go see the Avatar. We're doing the 3-hour Avatar movie tonight.
Starts at what time?
6:30 or something like that.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's going to be like almost 10 o'clock for you to get out of there.
Yeah, and then we're going over to Nino's.
Oh, after. Yeah.
After.
Okay.
If they're still open.
If there's still anybody there.
Yeah.
They're having a New Year's.
They do.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of Oasis is having some New Year's something or other.
All the places have those.
And there's a masquerade ball at Hotel Seville.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I think that you can. I don't know the details.
Why didn't they tell us about that?
I don't know. I just happened to see it on Facebook, and I think
there's
it's
a last minute thing.
Maybe.
Could have been.
Well, I don't graze all over Facebook. You know what I mean?
Well, you do it for the work, is what you do it
do.
for.
And I don't always want to do that. I thought I had taken a picture of it, but I don't know where it is.
Well, there's a lot of things to do, and I hope everyone is conscious of the fact that they need to not inebriate themselves.
Please don't.
If you're planning to drive.
Correct.
Have someone to bring you home. And, we did have a guest on here a year or so ago that would pick people up.
Yes.
But I don't know if they do. They don't do that anymore.
I'm not sure.
Well, call a friend. Don't call me because I'll be too busy and I'll probably be asleep when you're ready to go home. But be safe, would you?
Yeah, we want everyone to return home safely for sure. Okay.
You can't find it, can you?
I'm going to find it. You know me. I'm a little sleuth.
You're a little sleuther. Well, while you're doing that, I can at least tell people what the weather's going to be like.
Please.
It's going to be sunny with a high of around 56 degrees today, with some little slight gust of wind this evening. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 35 degrees. New Year's Day, mostly sunny with a high of around 61. Hey, that's going to be nice.
Wow, that'll be nice.
Calm. It's going to be very calm. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, around 41 for the low. And then Friday, partly sunny with a high of 59 degrees with calm winds. Friday night, overnight low is 35. Saturday, 54 degrees with an overnight low of 31. And then Sunday and Monday, it looks like it's going to be lower 60s on Sunday and upper 60s, almost 70 degrees on Monday.
Nice.
Doesn't show any rain possibilities. And then Tuesday, it looks like it's going to be around 66. So that's your weather.
We're crossing our
next few
fingers at
days.
my house that it does not rain because we need a roof. We
Need
our
some
roof
rain, yeah.
fixed.
Yeah,
We need
yeah,
a roof
yeah.
fixed first. Anyway, yeah,
So how's that going? I mean, your roof is
couldn't-
what?
it's destroyed.
Is it really?
I
Is
have
it
an
old or
adjuster.
what? What is it?
Well, I don't know. We've lived there 13 years,
Yeah,
12, 13,
yeah.
and we don't know. We don't know the history of when it was put on. But it's
Okay.
at least that old because we haven't
So do
done
you have
anything
to?
with it.
Is the insurance company going to pay for it, or you?
Well,
you have to
hopefully
pay?
the adjuster comes out today to get up there and look inside.
How do they? How do they? The insurance adjuster?
Yes, I
So
guess
how do they know it needs a new roof when you don't know?
we called
when
a
you-
roofer. We've already talked
Oh, I
to
see.
a roofer.
So they know how old it
The
is.
insurance company suggested calling a roofer. That was their first suggestion to see if there was, any significant damage,
Mm-hmm.
kind of to see where you're at. And this guy came back and determined you need a new roof like now.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about changing my home insurance because it went up $80 overnight,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow.
This is what the roofer told me. I mean, I'm sure he works with a lot of insurance companies. He's it's not his first rodeo
Right,
in
right.
that, but he said that they should never increase your specific premium because you had something done. It's kind of an area-wide deal.
Right.
If a lot of people, I think, are probably trying to have to replace the roofs, then possibly your insurance rates will go up, which is 100% wrong in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
right.
pay
I mean-
insurance I'll be paying
With no claims.
with no claims.
Yeah, they should. But they should
Why
reward
are you raising my rate?
Yeah.
I don't use you.
They used to do in car insurance. They say if you've been a good driver, you've had no tickets, and you've had no claims or
Mm-hmm.
wrecks, then we give you a discount. Why don't they do that anymore?
I don't know. I have a discount on mine for a safe driver discount.
Yeah.
Now,
But the rates still keep going up, don't they?
yeah, well, when I got my son off there, it was a lot less.
Is he paying for his own insurance now?
Yes.
That really helps.
It did because he had two. Well, I don't remember. At one point, he had two little cars on there,
mishaps, yeah.
and anyway,
It's odd when they come to you and say, "Gosh, I didn't realize how expensive things were in life."
he did. It was an eye-opening experience for the young man. So was paying for his own phone. Welcome to adulting.
Oh boy.
I mean, he paid me for everything. He paid
Yeah,
me
yeah,
to pay
okay.
it, but
Yeah. Still.
it's a little different when it's your
it's
responsibility.
yep.
And I liked it. I've been happy to be the go-between
Mm-hmm.
parent so that he could have cheaper insurance. But when he turned 25, it was like that's kind of the breaking point for boys.
Yeah. At some point.
I mean, boys tend their insurance premiums will diminish maybe after 25 years of old. I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's
there you are.
Yeah, it's funny. I think
Oh,
it's comical.
just comical to
Yeah, it
see your
is.
kids grow up.
Oh, we've got a
Oh, we already did this.
we've got a we don't need to do the weather not unless you want to do it again. We've got kind of a loose show today. We don't actually have a scheduled guest, so
No.
we thought, or do you want to blame it on me? I thought maybe, or
I liked your thoughts. So
Okay.
you can blame it on whoever.
I thought we would, ask the crew here to come
Mm-hmm.
in the studio and talk about what happened in the past year.
And we are missing one person who's on vacation.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
She's probably happy not to be on the show,
probably.
which is fine.
Yeah. But we'll have Beemer in the studio
Mm-hmm.
and Hillary Hickman,
Yeah,
our fearless leader.
the heartbeat of KHOZ.
She is.
Yeah,
She is. She is. We didn't ask her husband to come because he's a wild card.
he's a little wild, little unpredictable. It's like a Tasmanian devil. You never know.
what you're gonna get. We like him.
Okay,
Okay.
let's we,
ponder.
We still do our topics to ponder.
Well, let's do ponder.
Still like to do those, so let's bring that up and do it now.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay. Is optimism a realistic outlook or a protective mindset?
Wow, I think it could be both. Have you ever forced yourself to be optimistic?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would fall into the protective
Yes,
mindset.
it would.
This is your reinforcement.
But it doesn't, it's not always a huge struggle.
Yeah.
You know, usually I'm just pretty optimistic. I like to choose that approach. And I think, Dan, what about, okay, let me ask you, what do you think?
I think it's, I force myself to be optimistic all the time. It makes me feel like I can tackle anything. Makes me feel like it's possible.
Right?
But on the other hand, if you look at something before the outcome and you say, this is impossible, or I can't do this,
Then you pretty well set yourself
then
up.
you put yourself several notches below your ability,
Right.
and then you can't do it.
I would agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
There's people in your world, or in our world, or in our vicinity, I guess, that suck the life right out of you. And that's usually people who are pessimistic or have a defeated mindset. They're the victim.
The victim.
The victim.
It's the victim.
All the
yeah.
time.
All the time, yeah.
And I feel like there's a mindset that if you can, I know people need help. I know sometimes people need help to get out of the pit. We've all kind of been there probably in some form. But I totally believe that you help to navigate that by your
Yeah, I think it's a
mindset.
habit. I think it's a habit.
does
When
get you.
something confronts you that you don't want to deal with, you take the road where
Yeah.
it's least resistance, or I can't deal with it, or it's
Right.
impossible, or whatever.
Rather than trying to fight through it.
Yeah,
Do you want to read anything?
I can. You want me to?
One of
Leslie
us.
King says, both in my opinion, I wake up every morning optimistic. Even if the day doesn't go right, I refuse to be pessimistic. So it's definitely a mindset and a realistic outlook. Awesome question.
Well, thank you, Leslie.
Yes. Then my wife says, Kelly, she says, optimism is a protective mindset that chooses hope, even when reality gives you reason to doubt. Okay.
Okay.
And then what's Hillary say?
Hillary said yes.
Yeah.
Positive mind equals positive outlook.
There you go.
I agree. Good responses. You also can respond to our topic to ponder on our Facebook page. That graphic, look for that. And
Yes.
is your glass half empty or half full? Yeah, I prefer to
like
keep it
that.
half
I like
full.
that.
I like it about 3/4 full, actually.
I like it overflowing. So I can say, ooh, look, I've got a problem. I'm going to have to mop this up. Just get somebody else to do it.
We'll also
All right.
have our topics to ponder while we're off
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we'll have
there
a couple
will be
more.
one.
You want to read what they are?
Do you? Well, I mean, we'll be back Friday, so I'm not
we
reading
can.
that one.
Yeah, okay.
But
All right.
tomorrow's is about when has being objective helped you prepare better for the future, so you can think about that.
Oh,
But,
okay.
but it'll be up this
Well,
evening.
that kind of goes in line with your son. You have to be objective if you're going to prepare for the future. You have to say, I got to pay those bills.
You do, and you have to be objective as a parent to say it's time for you to
Time.
do this,
Time. See this
which
boot?
I sucked at.
See this boot? It's kicking you out on your own.
I did never kick my kid out, but anyway.
Okay. That's our topic to ponder question. Is optimism a realistic outlook or a protective mindset? Go to our Facebook page. It is there. And look for that little graphic there of a man thinking about glasses of water. He must be thirsty.
Must be down. Must be.
There we go.
All right.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Some of our people feel it will be one of our biggest markets. And off the way it started this morning, I don't think anybody can as yet argue with them.
Okay, 51 years ago, Americans were allowed to buy gold for the first time in 40 years. That was 1974. The first day of sales made Warren Lebeck at the Chicago Board of Trade a very happy man.
I had no idea that you could not buy gold
I did not know
40
that
years
either.
before that. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. Something new.
No, good.
Can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself.
This is back in 1985, 40 years ago. Singer Rick Nelson and 6 others were killed when a fire broke out on a plane carrying them to a show in Dallas.
Wow.
He was only 45 years old. He had tried to come to terms with his fame as a 50s teen idol. Years later, when he recorded 1972's The Garden Party, it would be his last top 10 hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could not go in the hallway. It was covered with smoke pouring in through the air conditioning ducts, and just the best thing that we could do was get out on the balcony where we could get some fresh air.
39 years ago, 97 people were killed when fire broke out in the DuPont Plaza Hotel in San Juan. This man had escaped. 3 hotel workers later pleaded guilty in connection with the blaze.
Boy, okay. So they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
See those kids we saw a few minutes ago away from home, halfway around the world, doing something to help other people. It's the best of America.
Back in 1992, 33 years ago, President Bush took a New Year's Eve trip to Somalia, visiting American troops he had sent to help alleviate a famine there.
Is there something you've never done in this business that you'd like to do? And in the back of my head, I didn't always say it, but in the back of my head it was always a Hallmark Hall of Fame. You put out such quality, beautiful product. I got a call to do a Hallmark Hall of Fame. Well, I read the script, and I was hooked. There was nothing I had to do the movie.
4 years ago, Betty White, a television mainstay for more than 60 years, who brought a combination of sweetness and edginess to shows including The Mary Tyler Moore Show and The Golden Girls, died less than 3 weeks before she would have turned 100 years old.
Yeah.
That was her talking about one of her lifelong dreams of working on the film The Lost Valentine.
Yeah, you remember those Super Bowl commercials when she was playing football and out in the mud and everything?
Yep.
That was really cool.
In February of 2013 came the announcement no one on Earth was expecting.
Benedict
XVI, 85 years old and frail, told a meeting of cardinals he no longer has the physical and mental strength to carry out his responsibilities.
The spiritual leader said he was going to retire, the first pope in centuries to voluntarily do so. CBS News consultant Father Francis Pizzarelli describes it as an act of great courage.
To realize that maybe he could not continue to be the rock of Peter that the Pope is supposed to be for the Church. To step aside and trust that maybe his successor would not move the Church in the direction that he moved the Church in, I think takes a lot of humility.
As Pope Emeritus, Benedict chose to spend the rest of his days in prayer and contemplation.
This is just 3 years ago. Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI, who had become the first pontiff in 600 years to resign from the job, died at the age of 95. CBS correspondent Steve Cathan looked back at his legacy.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yeah. Actor Sir Anthony Hopkins was born on this day in 1937. He's 88. Among his most memorable roles is one that got him an Oscar as Hannibal Lecter in Silence.
Well, that's memorable for sure.
100,000 Englishmen simply cannot control 350 million Indians if those Indians refuse to cooperate.
This is a birthday cut. Actor Ben Kingsley was born on this day in 1943. He's 82. He won an Oscar for the role in Gandhi back in 90s or something like that. Yeah.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
That'll be in my head all day.
You'll be playing that tonight
Oh my
in your
gosh,
head. I need something little. No,
need me to open it
it's
for you?
plastic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I always thought this was. Never mind what I thought it was. condom style. It's Gangnam
Oh,
style.
is it really?
Well, that's what it says. But rapper PSY, I don't know if it's Psy or PSY, I don't recall, but was born this day in 1977, 48. His hit single Gangnam.
What in the world does
Gangnam Style. I don't know.
Gangnam mean anyway?
I don't know, Dan.
Okay.
It was the first to exceed 1 billion views on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's a birthday cut. DJ Andrew Taggart was born on this day in 1989, 36 years old today. He is part of the DJ and production duo, the Chainsmokers, and that was their hit song, Closer.
Okay.
All right. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with the crew of KHOZ, both I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to
I'm just
say
going to sit
something.
here and watch.
Yeah.
And wait.
Just watch me dig this hole.
Well, I was watching the hole get a little bigger. I'm just...
Yeah. I get off track every now and then.
Well, don't we both?
Yeah.
Very much so.
I'm
Anyway,
trying-
we have Beemer and Hillary
yes, we
Hittman.
do. Yeah. I was going to say both something. Anyway, we're going to have them. We're going to reminisce about what happened this past year, and maybe it will be enlightening to you. Hopefully, that we'll have something.
Maybe what's looking
important to
ahead,
say.
too, you know? There's
Okay.
pressure in the air.
Stone Bank sponsors our program, Boulder Banking, right here in Harrison, Arkansas. Go check them out. They've got great rates on CDs and different services that they have there at the bank. They have a drive-through.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they are
Top notch,
leading edge. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. And welcome back to Around the Table. You know, we decided to ask Hillary and Beemer to come in. Now that they're here, I'm
decided we were the last choice.
No, I thought we were getting called into the principal's office here. We're all sitting here and Dan's all looking at us.
Yeah, right.
What are we doing here?
to
I
get
have
in
a lot
trouble.
of stuff to do.
Too bad. Too
well,
bad.
I'm kind of worried now that I even asked you guys to come in here because of the
It may be loaded.
some of the blue language that had.
We're not loaded yet.
We're not loaded yet.
No, my vape's in the car.
It's New Year's Eve.
It is New Year's Eve.
Does everyone have a planned evening?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I have a planned evening.
Go ahead,
You
Beamer,
want-
let us.
Yeah, let us know, Beamer.
Let's see.
If
The
whatever you don't
Low
know.
Places Honky Tonk inside the Oasis.
Okay.
7 South
heard
is
that,
playing. Yes.
yeah.
And then they're also having a band upstairs. What's it to you? And I don't know if Mike
Oh,
Hudson.
2 bands in one place.
Yes,
Yeah.
upstairs
Wow,
and
okay.
downstairs. Yeah. So, and I don't know if Mike Hudson is still in What's It to You, but I know him, so it'd be good to see him. But yeah, Sherry and I are going to go there, hang out for a while, listen to the bands, and then we're going to leave before midnight. We're not going to drop
Yeah.
any ball out. We want to be home.
You're not going to drop your.
We're not going to drop any.
See?
I'm not going to drop any balls at the Oasis. We're going to go home early.
Turning corners already.
There we
Okay.
go. So anyway, but yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
What about you, Hillary?
Oh, it's my turn. That was a long story. I'm going to a friend's basement.
Oh wow!
They put her in the basement.
I've been in Dan's basement. That was fun.
Wow.
A long time ago. No, we're having a little Friendsmas, a little dirty Santa gift exchange.
good, yeah.
And there'll be 5 teenage boys upstairs.
Oh.
So, yeah, we're just going to hang out and have a few drinks and play games. And then we, too, will probably be home before midnight
Yeah.
because
Bedtime.
police will be out.
Police, yeah, the police.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm an old person, so yeah, I'll probably be.
Will y'all stay up to toast in the new year or to bring in the new year at 12?
Yes.
I have the highest hopes, but I'm not going to make it like a priority.
Right. Well,
So
same.
if mommy
same.
needs to go to bed, mommy's going to go to bed.
Right.
I think
hope so.
I think we're going to go right into midnight and.
Toast and kiss under the mistletoe and do
I don't
all
have any
the things.
mistletoe. Don't need any mistletoe. We don't need any mistletoe at the
Alrighty.
Beamer compound. But
Alrighty.
yeah, we're.
What about you guys?
Yeah.
I'm keeping my grandson.
Yeah.
So he'll be with us, and when he goes to bed, I'm probably going
Go to bed shortly after.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to the Avatar movie. It's a 3-hour
Yeah.
thing, and then
What?
we're going to Nino's after that for a
He's
little
partying.
get together. Yeah.
Nice.
Are you
'Cause
going to
I'll-
have to take a nap first? I would.
Hillary, I don't know.
Because I really would. If I was in a 3-hour movie.
I would be
and then have-
napping during the movie, if I didn't.
The way
Yeah.
my metabolism works, I'll be napping whenever it's time for me to nap.
Nap, right? Right.
Yeah.
You just go out. Yeah.
I just go out.
Oh,
Okay,
I
cool.
will be napping today for sure.
Good. Does Nino's have music playing, or is it just a?
I think
don't
they're
know.
gonna. Yeah, I think they're gonna. I don't know who, but I think
Okay, cool.
usually they'll have a acoustic
Guitar
person
player?
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like
Good.
that. Sweet.
There's several places
Who
doing
knows?
something.
Things might get wild. We might leave the boys at home
Yeah.
and travel.
You
Do
might.
you guys want to talk about the coming year?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What's
Well, last
my
year,
gosh.
last year's been a whirlwind, and we're ushering that out. In the last few months, there's really been a push to, I don't want to say improve, but
yes.
to change some things,
Right, and
to
take
do
that
things
next step.
differently, and take that into the new year.
And move forward.
Yeah,
Right.
goals.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're goal oriented around here.
Yeah.
Or I am, because that's what I measure success by.
We got an
is
email.
Goals.
We did get an
We
email.
got an email.
We got a pep talk email.
Yeah, so I have
Y'all act like I was surprised. I'm
No,
not.
I'm not surprised. I'm just going to have to print it off. I can't keep referring back to an email. I'm going to have to print it off and,
And study it.
refer to yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Take a picture
Well,
of
I
it.
do-
You'll have it with you all
Yeah.
the time.
But no, 2025 was a little tumultuous for us.
Yeah, it was
we
rough.
powered through it. Everybody around Ozarks Dynacom, this company and our radio stations are flat happy. Everybody's got smiles on their face, and you know what? We like each other, so that helps
That's
too.
very helpful.
And we
for
can
sure.
get over our differences and
Right.
come to a common goal.
Yeah.
Which is, as a company, is what we need. And personally, if you've got that in you already, team player, ethics, and look, just have a darn good attitude for 2026. Spread the kindness, joy, love, and happiness.
Kind of
There you
like
go.
your topic of the day. I mean,
yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
it
that
fits
was a good
into
one.
is positivity because that's all we can do, right?
Exactly.
Positive thinking.
There's
and
so much evil in the
goal-oriented.
world. There's so much crap being thrown at us every day. Why not be unfiltered, happy with a smile on your face
Right.
and scare people that way?
Well, for me personally, it's you know, I do listen to a lot of national stuff and world stuff, and you think, how can people live their lives that way in such hate and such dissension and such negativism? But it's we're in a panacea here. I mean, we live in an oasis where we can live a beautiful everyday life with the people we are with and we love, and you know, it gives us purpose.
You choose what your mind's going to,
Yeah,
how you're
really.
going. I feel like you have a lot of choice in how you approach things, whether
Absolutely.
you're optimistic or pessimistic.
Yeah.
So, you know, just you got to create that mindset. And, you know, I'm a prayer, so I pray for that as well. But, yeah.
And me being a control freak, which I have tried to let go, pipe down, which I have really done a really good job.
We're proud of you.
Thank you. Of doling out some stuff, but that's really all we have control over.
Right.
We cannot control what's going to happen to
Right.
us, but we can control the reaction and our
Amen.
mindset and
Yeah.
our positivity. So,
Yeah.
and that goes along with what he was saying. I mean, 2026 for me is myself and my family, and that's what I can do. And then I can try my best. Failure is also a thing that scares the bejesus out of me, and so that's something also that I had to learn, and I have to be comfortable with and figure out a way to do that. But 2026 for me is positivity and goal oriented.
Well, work wise, you've gained some more responsibility.
Yes.
So I'm sure that does bring a tad bit of
girl.
don't let me mess this up.
Yeah, I'm sweating just right now.
responsibility.
Perimenopause is hitting me. All this is coming down at once, Anne. No, it is. It's a big difference. My life changed dramatically this year, and you know, I'm trying my best to do what I need to do, and
Sure.
and I don't want to let anybody down. So that's my goal for 2026.
All right.
And,
Wonderful.
and we need to remember who we're doing this for. We're doing it for the audience,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and we need that interaction. We need the praise
makes it
and
fun, yeah.
yeah.
Well, you know, for me, I mean, I do a morning show. Am I supposed to be a Debbie Downer? Do I got to come in every day and?
Lord, no.
No,
sir.
I don't. But I don't want to be. I'm not that person anyway.
Yeah.
So I enjoy
Right.
coming in here and being wired up on coffee and happy-go-lucky and blah 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 blah, and helping other people start their day in a better mood.
There you go.
And that's it. And for me, that makes me in a better mood.
Yeah.
I don't take this job lightly.
Agreed.
It's all fun and games.
Right.
But it all starts with me at 6 a.m. You know, I have a certain responsibility, and I don't take that lightly.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
hope it comes across that way.
But luckily, you're a positive person,
In
your
general.
persona in
Yeah,
general,
absolutely.
and I think that that's
Yeah,
helpful.
you go out into the community, you and Dan both. I mean, and you obviously, but for tonight, just showing that you're out there supporting businesses, and we just
Yeah.
hope businesses support us in return. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
kind of the thing. That's
Yeah,
merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys.
yeah, very nice.
We
you.
we
Now tell them the real story.
Now really hit us, Dan.
okay. Well, I'll wait till the microphones are off, and then I'll let it loose. No. We're pretty much the same on air as we are off.
We get
the air.
along well.
Yeah.
And I said earlier before we came on air, or before this segment, that we were missing Brenda, who is usually here. But, you know, I messaged her and I said, would you please come in for this interview? And she said no. No, I didn't really.
I was like,
I did not.
that doesn't sound like Brenda.
I did not.
She'd
Sounds
have,
like me.
she'd have to put her teeth in, but I think
Oh my gosh.
she would make it.
Yeah.
She told
boy.
me. She told me. Okay. She said, Hillary, I don't plan on putting in my teeth for 14 days or however long she's off. I'm
That's
like,
so
you know
funny.
what? You do you, boo.
But you know, you're right,
I
Dan.
make fun of her when she forgets them.
We
That's why
are
I
the
say
same
that.
people. We are the same people on air as
Yeah.
off. And I think that's what people like about us. We are not fake. We
Right.
are real, and we are true, and we are morally moral, and all that. And it comes across
Right.
with each one of us every day and to everybody else.
Yeah, and we want to make sure that we appreciate everyone out there that's
Yes.
listening and supporting us, and the
Absolutely.
continued advertisers that keep the lights on.
Yeah, we
Yes.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
you.
And
do.
you know, this is my plea, my end of the year plea. Please, if you would like to be a guest on Around the
Yeah.
Table, hit us up
Yeah.
because we'd be happy to talk with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming
Well,
in.
but thank you. And I've always loved Around the Table, and you guys do a great job.
Well, thank you.
So
Well, we're glad.
we appreciate you guys too.
Are you
Thank
giving
you.
bonuses out this year?
Yeah.
Or?
I'm not. No
Oh.
bonuses for
Then
me.
don't say things like that.
You know what? Hey, Happy New Year to you too, brah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Dan. Happy New Year, Dan. Happy New Year, Hillary.
Thank you.
All right, we're
Yeah,
going to
thank
take
y'all.
another break, and Stone Bank sponsors this program. Boulder Banking, right here in Harrison, Arkansas. We love what they do, and we love it when they sponsor us. If you want to be a sponsor of our show or any of our programming here, just let us know. Call Hillary.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
We'll be right back. Stay with us. Boy, am I glad they're gone. Oh my gosh. That was way too much.
That was, oh, dadgummit, I keep moving my thing and I lose my ear. Don't ask.
Okay.
There's a little glitch. There.
A little snafu going on.
What do you call that? A short.
A short.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a short in your wiring somewhere.
I do. Okay. But, all right. Well, that was nice.
Remind me not to do this again with them.
It was your idea.
I know it was my idea. And then when they got in here and I saw how rambunctious they were, I was like,
How
this
did you
was
do?
a horrible idea.
How did you keep the
Oh my gosh.
sound monitor?
Yeah. Well, when Hillary was talking, normally everything was just fine. And then she got really loud.
You know how that goes, don't you? Don't you have somebody that you work with every day that probably does that a little bit?
Yeah.
To a point?
I'm doing this over here quite a bit. Yeah. We do appreciate them, and
Yep.
we appreciate you guys for listening and supporting what we do here, and
Yeah.
hope it's not out of obligation.
Well,
hope it's out of enjoyment,
Interest
and love for what we do.
And, we appreciate that, that we can bring community things to you.
Yeah, and that's the core of it. I really, really appreciate, when we started doing this on a daily basis, which neither one of us really wanted to do.
Nope.
Because we're at the age where we kind of want to,
I was ready to cruise on out of there.
Yeah, me too. I was ready to retire. But, everyone needs purpose in life.
Mm-hmm.
If you're sitting at home and you're kind of boring, if you're bored out of your mind and you really want to know what your next step in life is, especially when you're at our age, you need some kind of purpose. You need
Sure.
a hobby. You need to volunteer. You need to do something. And that is, speaking for myself, that's what I need. This is what I need.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've always, I've done television since the 80s. And it's been community oriented, and you have too. You've been out in the community, and it just kind of, you just feel like you have some kind of value.
Right. I think value is a big part of it.
Yeah, yeah. So we appreciate
that
you
I
allowing
need-
us to do that.
Not that I need people telling me,
Yeah.
oh, so and so, you did
Right.
such a
And that's-
whatever. I just internally, I want to have value.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. I think all of us have that genetic marker burned into our souls.
Into our
Yeah.
soul.
Oh, boy,
Do you
okay.
have some silly crap?
Yeah, we got to do. This is just mind-boggling to me, but it says viral 8th grade teacher says most of her students can't even read.
That's what?
Most of her 8th grade teachers can't read.
Eighth graders?
8th graders.
Wow.
An 8th grade teacher in Texas has just gone viral explaining just how dumb some of our kids are. She goes by the name, Hey Miss, Can I Get a Pencil? And says of her 100 or so students, only 2 read at an 8th grade level. The rest are somewhere between 2nd and 4th grade. Then there are the 18 students who can only read at a kindergarten level. Thing is, she can't understand how so many kids who can't follow basic instructions or process questions longer than a sentence even made it to middle school.
How does that happen?
I don't know. You just keep pushing them
No
through.
child left behind?
Yeah.
Because they don't require. I don't know how you can just keep passing people through.
Yeah.
Without, and I don't know if that will change with the abolishment of the Board of Education. That whole smear.
Right.
And now it's back in the hands of the state.
Yeah.
And hopefully that will improve. I don't know, but that's a really shocking, sad statistic.
It is.
For sure.
I know when I was in, they did some experiments when I was in the 5th and 6th grade, and they combined the 5th and 6th grade students together in one big auditorium and tried to teach it that way. And I was I was so lost during that time, and I didn't fail the class, but I was just like, I didn't get that one-on-one,
Right.
like you're supposed to get. Anyway.
That's like college type classes, where they combine and don't have a little one-on-one time.
But I think when you went to school, and I did too, they took the time to teach you, the basic stuff.
Right.
I mean, we had to learn cursive writing
Right.
and learn how to add and subtract and read and.
Do they even teach cursive anymore?
Don't
Handwriting
know.
like that?
I don't know. Don't
I
know.
don't either. Well, okay. Well, that's wow.
You
Just
know,
wow.
have you ever heard of this cat called Flossie?
No, I have not.
She has turned 30 years old.
Wow.
15 years is a pretty long time for a cat, but Flossie is twice that age. The rescued cat from England turned 30 this week, making her the world's oldest living cat, despite being deaf and mostly blind. She was born on December 29th, 1995,
Wow.
and that's like 120 in human years, enough to score her a plaque from the Guinness World Record people. She'll need to hang on another 8.5 years to break the all-time oldest cat record set by Tabby from Texas, named Cream Puff. I just wonder what she eats. That'd be interesting to find out what she eats.
You're going to train your diet to eat whatever that cat eats to live.
You know what?
To
I
be
think that
30 years old.
You see these people that live to be 100 years old, and you say, "What's your secret to living so long?" And some of them say, "Well, I smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day,"
I know.
or I drink, a case of beer a
Everything
week.
you're told not to.
Yeah, I think it's genetics. I think
I think that plays in that.
I think it's just the amount of super glue that's holding all that stuff together. Anyway.
Okay, one of our weird science and tech questions is it too late to get a flu shot? Now, everything I've read on social media is talking about how bad this strain of stuff is that's going around now, and people, it lingers for weeks, and I know people who have been sick and coughing and all that for quite some time, but evidently it's just on steroids. But, so, do you take the flu shot?
No.
I haven't in the last few years because I would get it even if
Yeah,
I did.
I
You
get
know,
it
maybe
anyway,
the
yeah.
symptoms were less. I don't know. I can't judge that.
I think I would probably the flu shot. Doesn't that put antibodies in you, or a dormant?
It's supposed to be a dormant
flu vaccine, virus?
That's my understanding.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
I think so.
That may be
think so.
wrong.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're better off without it, but that's just me.
Well, through the whole COVID thing, I lessened the amount of stuff that I'm going to have injected into my body.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially in my, in my head. That was like, I don't know. Well, with everyone suddenly getting the flu, you might be wondering if it's too late to get a flu shot. Major outbreaks have now hit 29 states. The CDC reports that flu cases throughout the U.S. are climbing more than usual, and we're not even in peak flu season yet, so expect that to go up. As for getting a flu shot, you're really supposed to get them in September, but doctors say for most people, getting one now is still better than nothing.
Oh, okay.
Now, that's some doctors.
Yeah.
I don't know that I agree with it.
Yeah.
And I've also read some strain of something is like resistant to washing your hands and all this. It's like, is this going to be our next pandemic?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
just crazy.
Yeah.
But
Well, along with that story, they're saying now that if you are starting to taste pennies,
yeah,
like a metal taste
Yeah,
in your mouth, it says a lot of us are heading to Reddit. You know what Reddit
Yes.
is? Yeah. And even the CDC website to ask why we're suddenly tasting something strange and metallic. And it turns out as long as you're not actually bleeding or on a new prescription, it could be a side effect of the latest COVID strain. Thought COVID was gone, but I guess not.
no, it's never going to be gone.
They call it dysageusia.
Okay.
Dysageusia.
Dysageusia.
Something that usually messes with your taste buds a few weeks after being infected.
Okay.
So if you feel like you're tasting pennies or some kind of metal in your mouth,
You probably have a case of COVID.
you have a case of dysageusia.
Well, stay home.
No.
Here's my advice. If you feel bad, if you're running a fever, don't spread your germs. Stay home.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to take our last break.
Okay. All right. We're going to do that. because I am told, and I always listen to things that people tell me to do.
Oh, you're
Stonebank sponsors this program. Thank you so much, Stonebank. They are the Boulder Banking in Harrison, Arkansas. Go check them out. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. This is our final show of the year. Should we, do we need to sign papers or anything like exit interview papers since it will be the end of something? Gosh. And I think you're losing it. And folks, that
I'm
was
so
not
sorry.
That was not me burping. That was Ann Limley burping.
That's what I thought of your dialogue. No, we're not signing.
What
it.
do you got? What do you
Dude,
got?
I was trying
Have
to
you
get
got money over there?
I was trying to get some money for this book.
Well, you want to show the book?
Yeah, but like I was holding it up, and I thought maybe that.
Well,
wasn't
show the book.
appropriate.
Hold the book, and yeah, we're gonna have the author on the show soon.
Hang on,
We're
Dan.
working on a website, and this is my first endeavor, my delve into becoming a book book. What do you call it?
Publisher, I guess.
My
author
first published
and
book, author,
published.
whatever. This is a joint venture that I had with Wayne and Peggy Thompson. If a lot of people know who Wayne was, he was the operations manager at Dogpatch for many, many years. Then he owned Ferguson's restaurant there around Gilbert, and he approached me to help him produce this book. And we went out and interviewed a bunch of people that lived on the Buffalo River and around the Buffalo River, and who had ancestors that homesteaded property on the Buffalo River.
It's really cool.
And it's a cookbook, actually. It's a coffee table cookbook.
Yeah,
And
there's some
it's-
cool recipes in there.
And it's completed, and there are quite a few recipes. I even was able to put one of my recipes in there.
I saw that.
From way back in the day of some of my family.
There's some lovely photographs as
yeah.
well that Wayne's
That's-
wife Peggy took. You
that
said
was Mike Mills that you showed. We feature a lot of people from different parts of who live on the Buffalo, have something to do with the Buffalo River. Kevin Cherie is in the book.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
the what are you, Parks Director?
Something to do with
Superintendent of Buffalo National River.
I am going to say that y'all should have signed my book.
Well, I will be glad to sign it for you.
But
if
you'd
you
be
want.
the only one, and you're not the only author.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
A way to burst that
A
bubble.
lot of times you would take who you can get.
That's true. You can
Yeah.
sign my book.
Well, we'll have Wayne, and if Peggy wants to come in, we'll
Yeah.
talk about that. But
That's neat.
yeah.
Congratulations
We'll
on
have
that.
them
It's
in.
quite a nice book. Y'all should. It will be available for sale at some point.
Yes,
at
the website
Shelby's.
is up, but you can't purchase anything now because that portion of it's not been completed
Right.
yet. The website is
Is it on here somewhere?
cooksofthebuffalo.com.
Oh, okay.
Cooksofthebuffalo.com.
Hey, I want to remind everyone the 5K New Year's Day 5K's tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
So
It starts at 9 o'clock. Is that right?
or 10, I can't remember.
Yeah,
You can go
it's
to our
pretty
Facebook
early.
page and see the
Okay.
flyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hey, have a great evening. Don't drink too much. Be safe. Have a designated driver for sure if you do plan to inebriate yourself beyond control.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah. We will see you on the next rebound. Thanks, Stone Bank, for sponsoring our program. See you later.